So getting back to wrestling, Awful, what are you thinking about the SummerSlam card, and what do you think? I'm looking forward to it now. Now it took me about a week, but I'm there.
I feel like
you know what? It's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. I've not seen the card. Shout out Julian Weeks, because I know he's going to lambaste me on this one. I think Cody Rhodes is turning. Anybody else? Just me?
I think here's the thing, because of how well he sells, like, he's almost in the Cena role of before. I think he will turn. I just don't think you do it yet. I feel like you do it sometime either next year or like going into the WrestleMania. I feel like it's going to happen, but I just don't think they need to have it soon. I feel like it could, and I feel like it's definitely going to. I just don't think yet. I think he's selling too much. He sells so much goddamn merch, man. The kids love him.
Change. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, like fans,
kids.
I'm starting to hate that line where they go, he's a merch seller. You can't change him heel.
No, you can.
Why can't you?
Yet. There's no need to yet. That's my point. Like, that's why I don't want to rush into it. Because once you do, you can't go back on it. And I feel like, I definitely think it'll happen. I just don't. I feel like
I'm not a big fan of the 2-night SummerSlam. I'm not a big fan of the 2-night SummerSlam. I hate that idea. And as far as like, outside of Cody turning,
I've got the card up.
Yeah, please. Help an old Negro out, because I don't know. Because
I knew some of it, but I also knew they just announced what they've got them split into the 2 nights. So
God damn, be a host out here, will you?
Come on it. Night 1, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Stop right there, Jake. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill?
Yeah, because Jade won the Queen of the Ring, so this is what she wins for winning Queen of the Ring. I don't know yet.
She wins that specific title shot. She gets no choice in the matter of whether she wants to face off against the story-laden match with Naomi. She's correct. Facing Tiffany Stratton.
That is correct, yes, because it was you fight the champion of your brand. They made sure to say that like 10 times. I always notice when they say, like, when they want to like drill that shit home. So yeah. Which is why Tiffany saved Jade Cargill from the Secret Service on Friday.
Okay, yeah. Well, my opinion on that, very quickly, dumb. Go on.
I love it. My opinion, dumb. Move on. Fair enough. You got Gunther and CM Punk. Raquel, fucking hell. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, and then
that's the match I'm looking forward to.
Okay, all right.
I'm lying. I'm being sarcastic.
I'm looking forward. I want this to be like what slowly turned Sami back to being a heel, because I feel like he's kind of stale as a babyface. But the match I am really looking forward to, honestly, with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, just because I wanted to further build the Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker thing, because that should be the WrestleMania match going into, WrestleMania 42 is Braun Breaker beats Roman Reigns and passes the torch. So that's night 1. Night 2, you've got Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. Solo for the Intercontinental title. Solo versus Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. I think that's like a no holds barred. Yeah, no disqualification, no count out for the women's IC match. And also Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the
Jesus
title.
Christ.
And then Cena and Cody. Cena and Cody's the street fight. So they got.
I take it all back, gentlemen. I am not looking forward to this year's SummerSlam.
Yeah, when he said it, I became less interested.
Really, I'm interested. I'm interested. Like Dominic and AJ should be fun. I really enjoy Dominic. Solo and Jacob, it's a steel cage match. Could be fun. Lyra and Becky, all right. I see what you guys are saying.
I'm starting to believe my co-host Kevin Apollo when he says Triple H may not be as good as we think he is as far as being a booker. How you do not have Jade Cargill versus Naomi at SummerSlam should tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, really. It really should.
They booked themselves into a corner with that stipulation where they couldn't pick the champion they wanted to go against. They had to go against like Jake said, the champion.
Yeah.
Who's keeping? But George, who's keeping count of that? You can turn that whole faucet off in a second if you want to. You know?
Yeah,
but they just kept it running.
Jade goes over to Adam Pearce, signs the deal with Raw. Yeah, no, I get you. Would have been easy to pull. No, I get
easy.
Yeah. I mean, they were the WrestleMania match, so yeah. There's matches I'm excited for each night. I am excited, but I might as well do a plug now. I'm going to be filling in for Don Wayne on SC Maniacs post show both nights on their live show on YouTube. So be sure to tune into that, everybody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's going to be fun because I haven't done the she's right. D just there's the TLC match now for the tag title. That's probably going to be on night 2 now because that was the one with 5 matches. I think it's pretty much all 4 tag teams or all 5 tag teams in a TLC match. But yeah, I'll be filling it. Don Wayne's on vacation, so I'm going to go give instant reactions. So that should be fun. I should be nice and toasty. You usually have a couple whiskeys during the PLEs, make them more entertaining. But yeah, no, D's right. I think it's literally like all the tag teams. You got the Wyatts, Street Profits, Fraxium, DIY.
That's when I realized the tag team division's terrible.
On SmackDown, it's pretty rough. I feel like the Raw division's the Raw's not as bad, but I feel like tag team wrestling, it's going to take years to repair the damage Vince did to tag team wrestling. Like, if not decades. He just didn't.
No, I disagree, Jake. All it's going to take is a ton of workshopping between now and December on anybody who's a tag team has got to just get, they got to get tapes of Midnight Express, Heart Foundation, British Bulldogs. No team from the 90s, no team from the 2000s, all 80s professional wrestling teams. I don't give a fuck if it's from WCW, NWA, WWE.
They've got all the footage. They own it all. You're right. They own all that shit.
Get them in there and show them how it is done.
You're right.
I mean, it's very simple to do. Stop overcomplicating this very simple, basic sport or exhibition. Tag team wrestling is phenomenal when done right.
It is.
But it's terrible when it's done any other way.
Yeah. No, and you said the right teams, the teams that actually make it. Yeah. You're right too. Don't even 1980, you got 1980 to 89. Just stay within that range and just watch. Yeah, no, you're absolutely
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care what promotion that you take from because they were all good because they all took from each other.
Yes. And stuff with
the hope spot, the hot tag, the double team, the cutting off in the corner. These are staples.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without these, you don't have a house of tag teams.
No,
you just have a sandy layer of bullshit, and they're called the Young Bucks.
Used to love hearing the announcer say they're cutting off the ring.
Yes.
For a tag team.
Yeah.
You don't hear that anymore.
Yeah, and because they don't do it anymore, really, the way you're supposed to. And and I'm glad you said you nailed the hope spot. Like, there's not enough of that just in wrestling at all anymore. It's part of, and that's because people have focused somewhere along the line, and they don't know when it happened. But people, what people made because the greats in our day sold, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Ricky Morton, the best ever, they sold. Nowadays, it's all about the moves that you do. Like people that say, Dave, whomever, the people that watch AEW that say, Will Ospreay is the best or whomever, but it's all about the moves that they do, not how they sell. And that's
right.
And a hope spot is one of the best ways to sell because you get people to fuck out.
Right.
Get a vein behind
and right after the hope spot, you do the cutoff spot.
Yes.
That gets people more into the match.
To build up to the hot.
And what does that lead to?
The hot fucking tag. And when you see a actual crowd pop for a hot tag, like Cornette says it, you hear the jokes, babies in the air, but it's because you see every single arm. Like you see nothing but limbs in the air. It's like watching a last second shot going in basketball or a goal in soccer. Just all the arms in the air, like, because that's what
They
it's supposed
don't
to
do enough in AEW. See, AEW has the opportunity to really take advantage of these things. But like in a tag match in AEW, what will happen is that they'll get a person will get double teamed. The ref is just standing there. Remember back in the day, gentlemen, when like somebody would get double teamed and then the babyface would try to hop into the ring, and the first thing the referee did was get in the way and be like, "No, you gotta go back to your corner." And the crowd would go absolutely bonkers because it's like, "Hey man, that's unfair. That's unfair."
And the babyface is pointing at it.
Yeah, all that.
The heels were beating the crap out of them behind the referee's back. That's what that spot's for.
Take the tag string, wrap it around the guy's neck. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, no,
you can't beat it.
Seriously. Oh, yeah. It really is. And it's just like with what happened. I mean, you know, the Attitude Era had that problem where all the matches were short. So you didn't have time for any of those. But like then you built to this modern age where people are more focused on getting their shit in and doing their cool spots versus the stuff that's worked for 100 goddamn years in tag team wrestling. Yeah. No, like you need people like I guess, I mean, there's only like really like what Dennis Condrey and Stan Lane remaining. And then you've got, like the Rock and Roll Express, like send those guys to PC, give them full, and just, that's what their job is. Just teach people how to do this shit the right way.
Right.
Cause, it's so obnoxious. I mean, you see it, at least with NXT, there are times where you see people trying to do certain things, but
you see glimmers of hope.
But yes, that's it. And and because you want you want the future to be better. So you hope it works out, but yeah, no, there's too much time.
The other problem is, Jake, there's no actual tag teams. They're all put together. They're all mishmash. There's no teams anymore. That used to be the whole thing.
They really think nowadays that if they wear the same set of tights or the same colors that they're a tag team. And that's just not how it works.
No, you've got to build up the chemistry. You've got to actually be a real team. Like that's where like the Street Profits have done it because they've been a team long enough where you see them doing tag team moves and tag team things. But then, they're facing guys where you're like, why are these two guys together? All right, sure. Why not? Sure. Well, let's watch it. It'll be fine. But it's not nearly, it's not an impactful. And you're not seeing any tag team matches like that, headline or main event shows. Like you'll see like, they're going to bring, these guys and these guys are in different matches at the pay-per-view, so we'll have a 6-man tag, but that's not the same thing. That's just putting stars in the tag match to me. Yeah, you're not seeing like actual tag teams main event a show with an actual tag match because they haven't been able to make it work. And
remember the very first Survivor Series? And they had tag team fucking Survivor Series matches. And the ring was so crowded. I was surprised like how anybody in the first 3 rows could see anything. Like
it's just you're right. Yeah.
But tons of great tag teams. Yeah.
But I mean the tag
that's how it needs to be.
Yeah, and if you think about it too, it's crazy because you had 2 different companies with amazing tag divisions. Like that's when you saw teams go from one company to the other, you were like excited because oh shit, now we're going to get to see these guys face all of those guys.
Right.
Awesome. Yeah. Until, as long as it would work out. And sometimes it didn't work out.
I hated them back in the day, but now today I long for teams like Strike Force or, the Young Stallions or even the Killer Bees, like where have all the good tags gone? I mean, my goodness.
No, you're right. No. Yeah, no, you're right though. Like what it's just because and it seems like there's times where they'll put stuff into and then it just gets, because I remember like the stuff with the Usos when they held the belts for a while and it was people trying to get off and then eventually Sammy again. That was good, but it's just they don't ever stick with it and make it actually important. Right. Which you think they would with how big their goddamn rosters are. It's better you can get more people on the show if you have more tag teams. Just makes sense.
So Waffle, as we get to the bottom of the hour here, what's going on? How's your YouTube channel going? How are things going over there? What can we expect from you? What we got going?
I am currently working on the next episode of The Death of AEW, in which we will talk about the introduction of their first TV rights deal They struck gold with that. And also the very first Dynamite, which took place in October of 2019. Lot of information packed in there. And I think the cool thing about doing this is that while it's almost like common knowledge, it's still a lot of knowledge that people forgot, that put this thing all together. And, one of the biggest things that strikes me as I edit this thing and look at more research is I say it all the time. I say these guys, AEW should have done more focus on what it is that they were trying to present. I'm looking at the advertisements for from day one. I'm looking at their advertisements for Dynamite way back in the day. They had no clue of what they were doing or what they were getting into. And you'll see that in the series that I've got. But yeah, it's, first off, I want to thank everybody for having the sense to subscribe to me. I mean, I barely have any content on there, but I'm so happy that you guys have thought well enough of me to think that, my shit's going to be that great, but I appreciate that. So look out for that on YouTube. Of course, I'm on, every Tuesday with Marv, Kev, and Dis and Beard on Toonie Talk Wrestling. And, here with you guys now. I can't believe I'm the second time guest. On, AltJakeTakesOn. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Second guest.
Right. Yeah.
How about that?
That makes sense.
I almost feel special. I would
hope you would a little bit. Just
a bit. No, that's good. That's good. It's funny too, because if you watch that first press conference, there was they were literally like, "Oh, we're here to take over." Just focus on your own house, get your own shit in order, and make sure you're.
No, Jake, that's where you're half right and half wrong because they weren't actually going for that type of aura back then. They were like, "Hey, we're just here on the map." It would be guys like Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho who would throw those barbs in. Yeah. So it wasn't so much and that's what I'm going to try to get across in this next one. It's just I think I kind of got it across in the last episode 3. It's just no one was really going after WWE except for Cody Rhodes. So more of that on the way.
Yes, I remember Jericho too. Yeah, they're always making those little jabs and little things, and just focus on your own shit, dude.
Beating Raw in 6 months before even having a television deal and all that other shit. Yeah.
Of all the comments that have aged poorly, I'm not sure if there's one that's aged worse, especially now. Oh my God.
So when he said it didn't seem so crazy. YouTube.com/awful wrestling. Is that what it is?
Yes. AEWFUL wrestling. Of course, we've also got a bunch of other things in there. Sometimes I've got some, troll videos in there. I've got, Awful Jeopardy, which I'm looking to, get started back up. It's tough finding out these questions, and researching this stuff. I'm not trying to use Grok or AI or anything like that. I kind of made a joke with, Phil Marks of PWT about that. And it was just a joke. I do not use AI for any of these questions or answers or anything like that. I do that shit straight from the muscle. But, you can check my videos out there. Captor, Jake, you guys are both on the docket for Awful Wrestling, or excuse me, for Awful Jeopardy. So, be on the lookout for that. And, other than that, I'm on Twitter and, you guys know where to find me there. And,
good stuff.
Causing as much trouble. Listen, I'm going to triple down on you motherfuckers the moment you start talking about, other things other than professional wrestling. And, I'm not going to attack them. I'm not going to try to dox them. I'm just going to go at your heart and soul. His name is Tony Khan and the company is AEW. Cause I know that's where it hurts you guys the fucking most. When I ignore you completely and go after your icons.
Go after your leader
planted
in their fucking cult. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
All right.
I think I may have one more thing to say.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that if the nonsense continues on trying to dox me or anything like that, I'm not going to have a time limit on this book. When it dies, I'll be writing it. So everybody's looking at that 2027. That may change because it may, this whole idea from Niccolo Piccolo to, people talking about like, you know, trying to kill people online and calling me bad names and N-words and all that. Hey, listen, folks, I can make this very easy or I can make this very hard. And I know where it hurts you guys because I know I ignore you completely and I make sure that I'm right over target. That's how I know I'm over target. And that's how I know that this fucking company sucks.
I mean, you can tell when you're really pissing him off. It's the best.
That's the perfect way to bring this episode to a close, man.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That was great. That was awesome. Man, thank you so much. We appreciate you
Awful,
having you
thank
on.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, gentlemen.
That was fun. Oh my God, I didn't even realize we'd gone that long. I'm sitting looking over, you know.
I told my
Yeah, no, we'd gone 90 minutes. That's I mean, when you're having fun chatting, talking about some bullshit, that's good times. That was awesome.
Yeah. Where can you reach us, Jake?
Yeah, I was just going to say, well, yeah, we'll wrap it up here with that. So check out our page. It's youtube.com/@AltJakeTakesOn. You can also just click on my profile here. It'll direct you right to our page. We usually do at least one episode per week. You never know if we're going to bounce in with an extra take. I also record these spaces, throw them up on there in full length form and in clip form as well. It's still working on getting us on the actual podcast platforms, but I had to send them stuff and there's all sorts of levels. And like Awful said, there's a lot of work we got to put in here for this stuff. We got real lives, but, yeah, come check us out. We will also give you the, classic matches of the week. The next one we've got coming up is the, alley fight between Sergeant Slaughter and, Pat Patterson. I'm excited to watch that one again. That's going to be so much fun. I'm also going to watch the Cornette watch along with that too. I think if anything we take away from it, but yeah, come check us out. youtube.com/@AltJakeTakesOn. We love all you guys and we will see you next Sunday. We'll probably be early since it's, SummerSlam, but we'll let you guys know.
Next week, Sunday.
I just
like I said at the
remembered
beginning, if you guys want a guest that I haven't gotten or something, send me a DM on Twitter or GeorgeCaptor@gmail.com. It's all lowercase. Give me a suggestion within reason. Don't be silly with me. And I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you.
If anybody's got a connection with somebody too and they want to let us get us an in, we were more than happy. We were happy to have a conversation with anybody about anything. It's what we do. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Peace.